Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students.
Walaikum salam. Good morning, Mister.
Okay, how are you all? Okay, students. So we will start our first lecture of our course ITDR3101, that is System Analysis and Design. So in the lectures, I will go to this first lecture. Okay, the overview of System Analysis and Design. So in this lecture, what we are going to cover? See, software development and SAD, that is System Analysis and Design, short form SAD, System Analysis and Design. We will call it as SAD, SAD, SAD. Okay, then you will learn what is systems development life cycle. Then one case study is introduced to make you understand how the iterative development is being carried out, how to do the iterative development using this case study, Ridgeline Mountain Outfitters. So how they are going to develop the system. This is one company. So with the help of that, they are going to make you understand how you can do the development for your systems development, okay, using this process of SDLC. See what we will learn. See why you need, what is the purpose of SAD in information systems. In our IT, why you need this SAD, and what are the different characteristics, the features of iterative systems development. That is the second objective we will cover. Then you will be able to understand what are the 6 phases or steps or processes of systems development life cycle. You already studied this one last topic. Okay. Another objectives like how to plan for a project. What are the diagrams we can use in this system analysis and design? What is the meaning of use case? What is the use of this one, object classes? How to identify the use of this use case and object classes in your systems development? We will achieve these objectives. Okay, fine. See the main objective, the main goal here, develop an information system that will solve the organization need. Last class I have told you, like what is the need of Blackboard, why that information system is developed, or what is the need of library management system. Can anyone give the answers? What problem that is solved? It solves what problem? Library management system or Blackboard system. These are used by our organization. Our organization is University of Technology and Applied Sciences. So what problem it will solve for us? Any system you take like SIS, Blackboard, library management system, advising system, what problem do you find in these systems? Do you find any problems in this system that we solved? Tell me fast, we will move. Students, in the business, what was the problem before using SIS before using Blackboard, before using library management system. So if you don't have a system, information system developed and used in the LRC or in the registration, we cannot do our business. We cannot give education to the students. We cannot give books. We cannot accept assignments. We cannot share videos on the blackboard. So these are all the different systems developed in order to solve the business problem, organization need. This is the need, requirement of our organization. So every semester the students has to register. They have to take up the courses in blackboard. Okay, they have to borrow the books from the library. They have to return the books from the library. So this is nothing but that organization need you are trying to identify and solve that problem. So this lecture will take you to the steps of developing one small information system, and remaining lectures basic chapters elaborates on the whatever topics we discuss here, that will be discussed in detail elaboration. Okay, rest of the lectures. Now we are giving just introduction, then in the remaining lectures we will expand those topics. Now see here, what is the meaning of a computer application? I told you SIS, Blackboard, library management system, advising system. What are they? They are computer applications that are nothing but programs, software programs that are executing on a device, computing device, maybe like a server. What it will do? It will carry out set of functions. What functions your SIS is doing? It is allowing the students to register. It is allowing the students to take the attendance. It is allowing to enter the marks or see the marks, etc., etc., etc. Another application, Blackboard. What it is doing? What functions it is carrying you? Courses are, materials are distributed, exams are conducted, uh, exam files are collected from the Blackboard. These are the different functions performed by the computer application. That is nothing but a software program. That program runs or executes on a computing device, yani server. Understand? Now, what is information system? See, this is nothing but the interrelated components that will get the information, collect the information, process the information, and store the information, and provides an output, information needed to complete the business task. So using these set of activities, you are developing a computer application. So in order to develop an SIS, you collect the information, what is needed, what are the steps to be performed. That is nothing but processes. What data it is storing and what output it provides you. Transcripts, mark statements, student class list, attendance. These are all the outputs that is provided by this information system. Where is our outputs? If you get like this, then you have to try starting login again. Many advisees, they will complain what to do, how to log in. How to log in again. See, these are the reports generated. I can take the transcripts. I can take the class list of students. I can take the report of attendance. I can see my timetable. I can see the student timetable. These are the different outputs generated. Understand? Output, the information it is providing you to the teachers, to the students, to the department heads, etc. So app is a small in scope. Modest means little, but information system is very huge, big, broad in scope. Scope means the boundary. Scope means the boundaries are the, see, the space, possibility, we can say. So what is scope in detail we will come to know in the remaining topics, remaining lectures. So for the time being, you understand like this computer application is having a smallest scope, and information system is having broad scope, huge scope. So because it contains, see how many components: collecting of information, processing the information, storing the information, and providing the output. So it collects the information. It is collecting the student data. See here, attendance, if I take, it will ask me to enter all these details. Then if I click save, our attendance is going to be saved in the computer, sorry, in the server or in the database, isn't it? See, this is the information it is getting, displaying. Now if I save this information, where it will go? It will go and store where last semester you studied, database like Oracle, etc. So it collects the information, process the information, store the information, and it provides the output. Output also it is providing. Now if I want the report of the student, I can take here. So it will give me the output, the information it is giving. So this is the complete information system, which is broad in scope, in boundary. See, this is the information which I got. Okay, next is, it includes database and related manual processes that I told you now. So where it will store the information is in the database. So it contains the processes like to store the data, to retrieve the data, to delete the data, etc. etc. Now, what is the meaning of a project? Project means known or a planned undertaking. Project is a set of activities or the known or the planned objectives that are taken to solve the business problem. See, planned undertaking that has a beginning. So when you are going to start the project, when you are going to end the project, and what is the result you are going to produce. See, this semester starts when it is starting, the first week, 19th September, it started. When this semester will end, 20th December. So this project is having a starting date, ending date. So when you start doing the project like student information system or Blackboard system or any library system, you have a starting date and you have a completing date. After completing, what is the output you are going to produce? An application or an Android app or a website or any hardware device, or you are producing any smartwatch or a mobile phone. What is the output from the project? Can do any project. Every project has some beginning date, ending date, and some result. Okay, so this project is used to develop an information system. Now see, slowly you are starting here. What is the definition? What is the meaning of app? App means a set of functions which is doing by your program. Information system means these are all the big things. To do this information system, you are planning, you are going to follow some steps, that is nothing but your life cycle steps, which is called project, system analysis and design, systems development life cycle. It requires the knowledge of system analysis and system design tools and techniques. So to do the project and to develop the information system, you need the knowledge of analyzing the system. And what are the tools? Designing tools are many, like I show you yesterday, first class, draw.io, smart chart, smart UML, power designer, many are there. So these tools knowledge you should have analyzing uh, knowledge and techniques to proceed. Okay, this is about the project. Project is nothing but a planned undertaking, means a set of activities that are being taken and starting at a particular date and completing at a particular date. After that, you will produce some out. Okay, students, do you understand the definitions now? What is the meaning of computer application? What is the meaning of information system? What is the meaning of project? Understand everybody, students?
Yes,
Yes,
Mr.
Mr.
Yes.
If you have any doubts, please ask. Now see the other topics. System analysis means what? See this one. System analysis. Where is that? System analysis. What it is? It is nothing but the activities that will enable the person to understand and specify what an information should accomplish. Means what the information system should do, what the SIS system should do, what the blackboard system should do, what the library system should do. So this is nothing but the activities that will enable a person, that will make you understand what it will do, what your system, that will allow a person to understand and specify. You are going to write, okay, what it is going to specify and what you are going to accomplish in that system, what you are going to achieve, what you are going to complete, what you are going to finish. Okay, that is nothing but the activities we perform in the analyzing process, system analysis process. System design. This is nothing but the activity that will allow a person to define and describe in detail the system that solves the need. So last semester you have done the conceptual diagram, logical diagram of a uh, college or university or something like that you have studied, isn't it? When you go, where is the lectures? I am taking back you to the your memories. You are going to draw the system, complete system. Like this or like this. This is the design. With the help of this design, you are trying to explain to the people that we have a solution for your problem. We have a solution for your problem of the organization, like an university or like a bank or any other organization. Any other organization. So you are going to solve the problem of the business by designing. So you'll be able to explain to the people that you have done the design of the database. I am not able to see the diagram. Okay, let it be this one. So that is the meaning. Design, the help of design, by seeing the design, any person, if you are an IT or non-IT, or if you show to your grandfather also, he will understand. Okay, design, very nice. This design is showing that this is the house. This house is having uh, ground floor, first floor, second floor. So like this, it's a building. Building contains uh, the ground, the first and the second floor. Anybody can understand what is this building, what is the need of this building, what does it contain. So it will solve the problem of living. The people can live. You can do business in that building. This is nothing but the output. What is the objective of designing? System design is an activity allow you to define and describe in detail the system, about the system that solves the problem, that solves a requirement. So my requirement of the SIS system is to register the students and take the marks, attendance, etc. That is a problem. That is a requirement need of my organization. So that is why I have designed an student information system. Design. Okay, maybe it can be logical or physical or conceptual, any entity relationship diagram, etc. Now the topic life cycle of systems development, SDLC. You have studied this one in the database, you have studied in the principles of information system about the activities of SDLC. See, this is a complete process. The process consists of all the activities required to build the system. To launching means you are going to uh, put it online, launching the website, launching the product, that is making it available. Launch. See, promoting, presenting. Okay, inauguration, take off. Whenever the new product is coming, they say that launching iPhone 13 Pro, like that. Okay, build, launch and maintain an information system. So these are all the activities that SDLC contains. Okay, so what are the activities here? First thing is find out the problem. What is the problem? Identify, or identify your requirement. Then get the approval, obtain the approval from all the necessary people, authorities. Then plan for that system development and monitor, check the project. Second step. First step is finding out the problem. Identify the problem in any business, in your father's business, in your uncle's business, in your mother's business, or in your sister's business, or in any organization, wherever you go, a private company or a public company or any other company. After that, obtain the approval to do the project and plan for the project, monitor for the project. Second step. Third step, discover, find and understand the details of the problem. Now you stated in one line, the problem is unable to register in the semester. But what is that? Why you are not going to register in the semester? Details of the problem that you have to mention here. Maybe there is a clash in the subject, maybe the section is full, or maybe the teacher is not available, or the system is down. system is not working, etc., etc. The details you have to mention. Discover and understand the details of the need or problem. Third step. Fourth, design the components of the system that will solve the problem. So component means the complete set of functions that are going to solve your problem. Okay. So if you have the registration problem, I will tell you that check there is a proper internet connection. Check the user ID password is correct to log in. Check the subject what you are taking is offered or not offered. Check whether the subject is you have completed any prerequisite or not. Like that, I will develop all these components in order to solve the student problem. So in the business, you try to design the system component that will solve the problem or satisfying the need of the person. I want to do online shopping. What are the components you have to develop? Like searching the product. See here, when you go to any website like Amazon.com, what is this one? This is nothing but one component. This one, search component. It will allow you to search the products. What is this component? See, it will allow you to show your items. Okay, this components, it will show you this all details. See, logging your account, blah blah blah, those things. This is the menu. This one, it will show you the products by category, computer, electronic, blah blah blah, what you want. So these are all the components that I am going to design. So this will solve the problem of online shopping. If you do such type of design, customer can search, customer can buy, customer can place the order, customer can return the items, etc., etc. Understanding, no, students?
Yes,
So
Mr.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then fifth step is, after you design, now build. How you will build? You will write the program, or you will do some coding, or you will make some connections to the motherboard or something if you are developing any hardware project or IoT project. After building, you will test that system. Then you will integrate the system components. So different components individually you will develop. Like I show you here, search box. This one will be developed by one person. This one menu will be done by one person. Cart, shopping cart will be done by one person. So then after that, you have to combine all of them. Build, test, and integrate the system components. Same way in the SIS also. In the SIS also, see, these are all the components, forms, reports, okay, and documents. When you develop all these things, you will combine them and we call them as SIS, student information system portal. Okay, then complete the system testing. So test, correct performance should be there. Like when I log in, it should show my ID only here. See here, my ID. When I log in with my username and password, when I log in, make sure whether I am a genuine user or not. If my ID and password is correct, then allow me to enter and also show my details and show only my students, show only my classes. I should not, the system should not show the other teacher classes. That is why you need to do the testing. After that, you can deploy the solution means that software what you develop, you are going to install, setup. So once you complete this SIS, this complete website, you have to install in a website, sorry, server. So similarly here, when they develop this website, they will install, deploy in a server. So these are the steps or the activities that you will perform in systems development life cycle. Any doubts here, questions you have, please ask me, students. Muhammad, any doubts? Mazin, Muhammad, Muhammad, Maulud Baba is there. Muhammad is there. Mazin,
Yes, Mr.
what I explained, are you getting? Did you understand? Muhammad is absent.
What, Mr.?
Did you understand the steps I explained to you now?
Yes, yes, everything is good.
These are the all activities that is required in order to build the information system, in order to present the information system, in order to maintain the information system. SDLC. So if they ask you, write the briefs, explain the process of SDLC, then you have to write. Okay. Now, information system development process. It is the actual approach used to develop a particular information system. That means, what is the methodology, name of the methodology? This approach method is called as this one. Unified process is one approach. These are the methods. Using what method you will develop the information system. Extreme programming is one method. Scrum is one method. So when you see this one, unified programming, unified process. See, what is this unified process? See, it is going to make use of UML language to represent the models. That means the designs of the software system to be developed. So you are going to do the what do you call SIS system or any other system, then you are going to make use of these models. Unified process, one methodology, method to develop the information system. So it is a process of software development. See, this will have all these things. Right? We don't need that one. So I am telling you that is one type of method, and another method is extreme programming. This is also one method available to do the development of information system. You will follow certain steps in this one. Extreme program is also an approach to develop the information system. So for that you can follow some steps here. What are the steps? This we are going to see in detail later. But now this is the thing for you, like this. So these are steps you are going to repeat until you achieve the business objective of a organization. Extreme programming. Like that, you have Scrum method. Okay. Scrum is also one type of method or approach that will be helpful to develop an information system. 1 minute, I will come. Either Scrum, unified process, or extreme programming, these are used in order to develop the information system. These methods, any one of the methods will be followed in the organization, in the companies. Now, most processes or methodologies nowadays, what we are using is this one: agile and iterative development. Iterative means repeated. Steps are repeated until the customer is satisfied, until the business problems get solved, until the need of an organization is addressed. Okay, what is an agile and iterative development? That only we are going to discuss in the remaining topics, in the remaining slides. So these are mostly used agile and iterative development nowadays. So what is this agile? You will have flexibility to anticipate the new requirements during the development. That means you can be very free to make changes. Any project or any product or any system you are going to do, if you follow this agile development methodology, it focusing on flexibility. You will be very flexible. You can make a change at any time to the process. You can suggest a change to the system at any time. In the middle also, if you are doing the development process of information system, if somebody asks you to change something, then you can able to change. You can able to do the changes. Responsive to change means that one will be interactive, responsive. It is open. It is quick to respond. It is very fast. Agile development process. Agile development process. See. Take some. First, you do the meeting, plan for the information system to be developed. After that, discuss and design the information system. Then, do the development. After you develop, test the information system. After that, do the examination, evaluation. This is the universal process in any thing you take. Maybe an IT, maybe non-IT, anything. Suppose you are manufacturing a computer. Suppose you are manufacturing a phone, mobile phone. So first you will meet and discuss in the company what the customer want in the mobile phone. You will meet, then you will plan how to bring that feature in the mobile phone, new feature. Like I am talking, you should convert it into text. Or if I am talking in English, you should convert it into Arabic automatically in your mobile phone. How you can get that feature? So I have to meet with my team members, discuss, then do the planning for developing that one, convert from English to Arabic. Then you design the system. After designing, you sit and write the coding, programming. After the program is ready, test whether the program is working properly or not. Then you check whether the program is producing correct result or not. Like that, you will make the development process. But during this one, suppose I am telling that to convert my English lecture to Arabic lecture. In the middle, if the customer wants some other change, you can do the change at any stage here. You can take the changes. It is very flexible. But in the traditional process of uh, what do you call life cycle development, like waterfall, in this type of this thing, you cannot go back. If you are in design, you can go only to development, but you cannot again correct. It is called as waterfall model. See, if you put the water, it will fall like this from top to bottom. Water will not go back, isn't it? That is why this name given waterfall model. So when you put the water here, it is going in only one direction, linear direction. It is not going back. But this type of methodologies, they are flexible. They are allowing you to, okay, if you are not satisfied, again I will make a change here. Then I can come back and give it after completing all the steps. Changes are acceptable here at any stage. Changes are acceptable. So review, feedback, then again next iteration. But here only one time you are taking the requirements, you are telling the customer, come after 6 months, I will give the SIS information. So he will come after 6 months and take the software or the system. But here in small iterations, in small developments, you are going to give it to the customer, release in the market. Okay, this is the agile methodology which focusing on the flexibility and how to anticipate, forecast the requirements, new requirements during the development. So you are developing one function, then like English to Arabic translation, Maybe you may want in some other way. Maybe you want to convert from English to Chinese also in that time. So my process is flexible. I can take your request and do the change. Suppose you are developing simple. This one, where is that? This one. So when you do the development and you are in the testing process here, for example, you are where here? Okay, see, initiate, define the requirement, integrate, and you are testing here and reviewing. So when I say that for you, put civil ID also here, or email, or mobile number also you put here. When you see here, see, uh, login system, see how it is. Fingerprint, if you want to bring, we can bring. Can you see here? See, user ID, password you have to type, but during the development process, the customer says that I want such type of feature. Virtual keyboard I want to use to log in. Oh, it is not coming. See, this is the virtual keyboard. I don't use the computer keyboard. I will use this keyboard. This is more secure way of logging in, entering the data. These letters will be changing every time when you do here. Like see, when I click here, now the starting letter is BTA. When I click here, see ZUF. So for the hackers, they cannot remember. When you take the photograph also, you cannot remember. Nobody can take your pattern. Difficult. Maybe possible, but difficult. So such type of changes you want, you can easily make that changes implemented using this methodology called agile. This is not possible in this one. That is why I'm making you to understand these things. Simply I can say that definition and go fastly, but I am making you to understand what it is, how it is different from the other. So using this one, agile development, iterations, you are going to develop and give the information system to the customer piece by piece, little you are going to give. Like Windows, you take Windows example. How the Windows will come first? Windows 10. First they release, then after the 6 months, they will collect the informations and they will release the service packs, like the problems whatever they have, they will discuss and they will solve that one. Approach to systems development in which the system is grown. The system is grown little. First, I will give you one product. After that, I will slowly add many features into that. Same like mobile phone, no? When you take Apple iPhone 12 Max Pro, first they released 12. After that, they added some features like maybe camera features or some AI features, and they released Apple 12 iPhone Max Pro. Now they are releasing 13, Apple iPhone 13 and Pro. Like that, piece by piece, they are going to develop. This is called iteration or iteration. Iteration, where it is. See this one. Suppose I give you the conversion of English to Arabic function to the customer in my mobile. Later, I can do the next iteration. Next iteration is I want in the Chinese also, English to Chinese conversion. So that you will follow the process and release it. If the customer is not accepting, again repeat until the customer is approving. That is why this is flexible, and you are going to do the development process piece by piece. You understand here what I mean to say the iterative development? Iteration means little we are going to develop and give it to the customer. The system will be growing little. If you are first doing the SIS system, if you do, first I will ask you, I want attendance system, because that is important for me now. I don't want mark system now. Mark system entry updating, that is later after the exams are completed. But now I want to take the attendance. That is very important. So first give me this feature, give me this function in this SIS portal. Later, maybe after 1 year or 6 months, you give me this one, grade entry. Like that. Understand, no? What I am trying to tell you?
Yes, Mr.
So slowly, little by little, we are going to develop. We are not going to give you this complete function in the fixed amount of time. So customer can suggest any change. The university can come up with new ideas, new changes, new requirements. So that changes are very easily implemented using this methodology and this process of iteration. Small part of the system, complete the small part, then repeat the process to refine, add more. You are trying to prepare some food item at your home. First, when you learn, you will do some initial step, like you are baking a cake. When you are perfect in that, your mother will tell that, okay, make some new change in the next time when you bake. Add some vanilla flavor, add some dry fruits. Like that, she will suggest you the change. So in the project also, when you are developing a mini system, small system, then the customer will test and ask you to do the refinement, add some more features, repeat the process until the complete functionality is achieved. So this is what called iterative development. Iterative and agile systems development life cycle. See, these are iterations, means this one, first iteration, second iteration, third iteration. 3 times you are repeating the process, identifying the problem and obtaining the approval. Repeat. Where is that? This one. Next iteration. So you are repeating. Identifying the problem and obtaining the approval. First iteration means first round. If it is okay, continue. Continue to the next one. Otherwise, repeat the iteration. That is called this one, second iteration. Again, I need some more data. So I will repeat the third iteration. So in the 3 iterations, I completed this process of planning. Identifying the problem and obtaining the approval. Now, planning for the system and monitoring for the project is done in these different steps. This is one example given to you. Iteration means what? What is the process you are going to do in this life cycle of a systems development? Using agile and iterative development methodology. So plan and monitor. You will plan and then you will repeat 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5th time, like this. Depends on the customer approval and the functionality that you are going to deliver it to the customer. Okay. Next task is discover and understand the details of the project or the process. So these are done here like this in 5 iterations. Designing the system components, these many iterations. Building, testing, integrating, all is this one. More iterations here. See, the iterations, the number of repetitions are more here. Lastly, complete system testing in deploying is little. So this is the steps that is involved in these iterations when you do the development of any information system. This is called iterations. So as I told you before, it came here. Where it is. You see this one. This is coming to you in the next models. I mean next slides or lectures. These are called repetitions, iterations, iterative development. See, modeling of the business. First is idea, then elaborating the idea, then constructing in these 1, 2, 3, 4 iterations. Then transition means you are going to implement, deploy in the servers like that, or put it into action. Requirements, this is the iterations. So many things are there here. Inception, elaboration, construction, transition. So how they followed, that is explained here. Analyze current environment, determine, then prepare the case. Then you are starting, if it is strong, then start the project, otherwise you repeat. So this is also called an activity diagram. You are going to learn and draw like this. So for that, these are the steps here doing. Trading means business. Before doing the business, this life cycle. During the business, after the business, like that. Like this, they have given to you little examples. So this is what called an iterative development. So these are iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, iteration 4, iteration 5, iteration 6, like that. So what we learned today, what is a computer application? It's a set of programs that will execute in the computer device. We'll do a set of tasks, functions. Information system. What is the process involved in information system? Collecting, planning, storing, producing the output, those things. What is a project? Project is a set of activities which is having starting date, ending date. What is system analysis? System analysis process is what? Analyzing the system. Designing. It will allow you to explain how to solve the business problem. Systems development life cycle. What are the different steps in that one? Meeting, planning, Okay, after that, like developing, testing, evaluating, like that. Information development process methodology, agile methodology, and iterative development. So these are the topics that we covered in our lecture 1. These are all the important basic foundation. Focus and understand, read on these topics if you want. Go on the internet. There are many helps tutorials available to you, or you go for searching the suggested book, whichever is mentioned for you in your course materials. This one. If you try to get a free book, download. If you are coming to library, then get the book from the college. I think these are not free. This is our book. So read on the internet more about the topics, understand well. In the tutorials you have for the first tutorial, now you will be able to get the answers. Now you will be able to answer these questions. So practice these questions. What is the difference between information system and a computer application? Computer application is a small one. Information system is a broad one. You have the answers here itself. If you read, you make your mind to answer that question. Where is that? See, computer application means it's a program that executes on a computer which will do a set of functions. It is modest, means not big. Modest in scope. It is broad. Information system. It will do many things. Collect, process, store, provide output, blah, blah, blah. So that is the first one. Second one, what is the purpose of system analysis? Why you want? Why it is important? So if you don't analyze the system, then if you don't understand and try to solve the problem, then how you will develop a system here? System analysis, go here. So what your system should do, you should identify, analyze before starting the work. Later you should not get regret. Okay? Like that. See here. What is the difference between system analysis and system design? You can able to see here the difference by reading this. Information system should do what that is going to be achieved or written in the system analysis. System design, it will allow you to define the system in detail, how it is solving the problem. See the difference here by understanding these two definitions. What is a project? Project is an agreed undertaking which has a starting date, which has an ending date. And it will produce some result. So like this, what are the 6 processes for software development? You can go and refer. Can you tell me what are the 6 processes? Can you tell me what are the 6 processes?
Identify the problem.
Okay. Only one? 6 processes they are telling.
Plan and monitor the project.
Yeah.
Discover the details.
Mm.
Design the component. Test the
Yeah.
system.
Yes.
And finally,
Maintain.
complete system test.
Mm. So these are the different steps. So the answers are there. So you get alert what type of questions you may get, what how to answer that one. What is the meaning of agile development? That is also there here. It is ready to accept the changes at any moment. Flexible, anticipating the new requirements. To identify the new requirements, it is very easier. Okay. What is the difference between a system and subsystem? You tell me this one. I will not tell this one. General question. What is the difference between a system and subsystem? In the database, in the principles, we have
A
discussed.
subsystem is a type or piece of system.
Okay.
System is general.
Okay. Any small example? Can you give anyone? Small example. Any one example you give. You can give any example. System, subsystem. Any one example can you give? Asma, any example? System, subsystem. Our body, what it is? Human body. It is also having one system, no? See how many systems we have: circulatory, excretory, digestive, nervous, muscular, respiratory. These are all the subsystems what we have in our human body. Human body is a main system. Under that we have subsystems. So here also you have a system SIS. In that you have attendance, class list, transcript, timetable, marks entry. Okay. Uh, then see here, change program, change specialization, blah 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 blah. Many subsystems are there. So forms, reports, and documents. Such type of categories are there here. In this system, you have subsystem like that. I think these are not the topics that is covered in this lecture. Maybe in the other lectures. But you can have some knowledge by going to this one. Okay. So any thing that you have not understand in this one first lecture, please make it understand, make it clear. Then we will move to the second one. No doubts?
No, Mister.
Uh, we will go for the continuation of this lecture one. I think we have it as 1B. Case study is there. What is this case study? It is very simple. By looking into it, it is giving you more slides, but it's very small. This is one example they have given. Ridge line mountain outfitters. Can anybody search and tell me what is this one? Type this one in the internet, you will get some information. Can you do that one? Anybody? Muhammad, can you do? What this company will do? Just check and tell me. Students, any of you tell me what this company will do. RMO, Ridgeline Mountain Outfitters. Students, please fast. Students. Asma, can you tell me what this company is doing? Asma,
Wait, Mister. It's a large company specialized in clothing and relating accessories.
yeah, like sports, water
Yes.
sports, biking, mountain climbing, camping, hiking, all these kind of activities. I mean, the clothes and the accessories will be designed. They are going to be developed by this company. See here, like this. Dress, this kind of equipments, cycling, all those things will be uh, developed or designed by this company. What do you call RMO? Can you see this one like this? For sports, for mountaineering, for campaigning, for swimming, for different things, this company is developing some products. So by taking that example, how they are going to do it using iterative development. So it's the largest retail company, outdoor mountaineering, clothing, accessories, means fitting equipments. Okay, these are all, I think it is very known things, known activities for you. You know all these things. People are interested here in Oman, especially tourism places. So when you go to Jabal Shams, when you go to Jabal Akbar, what you will do? Okay, many people will come, foreigners, the other people, they will try to climb the mountains. So for that they need the accessories, they need the clothes, etc., equipments, okay, many things. So these also one example of a project we are taking. So how to climb the mountain, Rocky Mountain and Western states. See, they started mail order. How they develop this system. That is the main objective. Why I am discussing this example is we are taking the example of how to develop the information system in an iterative methodology. See, first what they did, they taken the started mail orders, mail orders, mail orders. What is mail orders? Sending, sending, sending mails. Mail order. So you're going to do the shopping. So you're showing the catalog by seeing that you place the order by mail and that will be received by the company. Then you will be delivering the products. So first they started with this function, then phone ordering. This is the first iteration. Next iteration they started retail, retail stores, selling, marketing, wholesale. Then some more addition added is extensive e-business, means fully online they have put. See, first they sent the mail, then phone ordering they did, then they make it marketing, then they started the e-business. This is the information system developed for this company. Slowly, step by step, iterations. So that is what the iterations covered here. See, planning, work sequence draft for iteration. Work breakdown structure means you are dividing the work into these tasks. See, work sequence draft for iteration, you are starting here. First, developing a plan. Then the plan contains, these are all the steps here. See, meeting with the purchase manager, 3 hours, first iteration. Second iteration, 4 hours, meeting with purchasing agents. Then you will come to decision here. Define what are the use cases in the third iteration, which is for 3 hours. Then again, fourth iteration, define information requirement. These are all in one stage, one step, one level, iteration 1. But it is going in 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. That is what you have seen here. Where is it? But here it is in the first lecture, the diagram which I shown you. Where is that? This one. Iterations. Planning. See, 1, 2, 3 iterations they did. Three iterations or 4 iterations. Next, day 2. What are the tasks? Work sequence. See here, develop the workflows. Means some charts they have prepared how to do the work. Then they started designing the screens. See, this is the screen. This one. Or this is the screen. Immediately you are not going to write HTML and do the programming. To do this one, you need to first plan, meet with the managers, meet with the purchasing agents. After that, design the workflow. Meet with the manager, meet with purchasing agents, define use case, define information requirements, then develop the workflows. Then you come to designing the screen. Designing the screen, which I show you just now. Screen designing is this one. But for that, what again further steps you need to do? See, in the day 3, after the day 3, design and build a database. Go back to your last semester. Database requirements you gathered. You have to create the database, build the tables, customer, user, order, like that. You have to do that. Then design the overall architecture of your information system. So elaborating on work breakdown structure. Fourth day. Fifth day, design program details. Code and test the graphical user layer. Graphical user layer is this one. This is the graphical user interface. Test this one, code this one. That is what in the 5th day you are doing. So this is the work breakdown structure. Coding, testing. Last day, perform the functionality testing. Perform the user acceptance testing. Means this screen, what you developed, will be tested. Enter the data. If you click this button, contact number is coming properly or not. Search, if you type something here and click the button, all the information is coming or not. This will be done by the users who is going to use the system. So these are the breakdown steps, activities. So in this way, you will do the development of this system, information system. So in this first iteration, second iteration, third iteration, like this, you will do many things, many add-ons. So this is called work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure. See here, simple example. You want to construct your house. Construct your house. This is the information system or the project or the system you need to develop. So internal, what you have to build, foundations, what you have to do, external, what you have to do. This is the amount of work that is divided. This is called work breakdown structure. First foundation, excavate, then you put the steel, then the people will start working. Then you do this also plumbing, electrical work, water work, etc., etc. So this is done in phases. See, in the design phase, drawing, permissions, procurement, electrical approval, plumbing approval, water approval, fire safety approval, construction inside, outside, then do the inspection after the building finish, then close. So this is what called work breakdowns. You see, gather the information for the project documents, identify the team members. These are all the steps. I am giving you this just the information, but for our RMO company, this is the workflow, work sequence, draft for iteration. One time, this one iteration, you have to follow all. Again, any changes come, repeat this process. Iteration. Any doubts here? Any questions, students?
No, Mr.
Whatever is given in the diagram, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, no, that is covered in each slide. So first day you are planning. See, second day what you are doing? These works, discovering, understanding the details. Day 2 here. Do preliminary fact finding to understand the requirements. Fact finding techniques. Fact finding. Do you know the meaning of this one? Investigation. You are doing the investigation. You are going to get the information. Do preliminary investigation to find the to understand the requirements. Prepare the preliminary list of use cases and a use case diagram. What is use case diagram and what is a class diagram? That initially you are trying to understand. What is the use case? I will show you. This is the use case diagram. You have to identify, okay, RMO company, supplier, manager. These are the two people are there here. Supplier will do what? He will supply the items. Manager will search for the supplier. Manager will enter the supplier information. Manager will search contact information of the supplier. Okay, and manager will try to make a phone call. So such type of preliminary, the initial things you have to do in these use cases. Class diagram. This is called class diagram. You have done this one already in the database. This is an entity. This is an entity supplier. This is an entity, but extra I will tell you later. This is like an entities which you are preparing and understanding in the beginning. So day 3 activities is that one. Do the understanding of the requirements. Preliminary use case you develop. preliminary what is that, class diagram, or the classes identify. Supplier is required, manager is required, okay, like that. What are the entities which comes to your mind? Identify those things, put it on the paper. So that is the day 2 process. Day 2. Identifying the use cases is, see here it is given. The diagram I shown you, this diagram. Where is it? This one. For that, initially you are putting it on the paper like this. Supplier. What supplier will do? Lookup. Means searching for the supplier. How to search the supplier? Whenever you go to Google, how you search? You will type the name, or you will type the phone number, or you will type the city. In Sur, who is the supplier? In Muscat, who is the supplier? So for that, you have to develop a use case. Find the supplier information. So I will go, like for example, I want in the Google, I will say suppliers information for laptops in Muscat. It has given me, these are all the suppliers, their information for me. See, this is one supplier. Name of the supplier is David, Barry, Isavar. These are the different supplier. Their information I am getting. Contact supplier means contact details. See, you will write this form and fill it. This will go to that supplier. This is one type of example use case I am telling you. So supplier searching, this is the process called supplier. Lookup means finding. Find the supplier by name, by typing the contact number, etc. Enter or update the supplier information into your website. Enter the new supplier or update the existing supplier in my company. So Sur College, like for example, one supplier is there, maybe like Mohsin Haidar Darwish company. They supply me some stationary items or electronic items. So if I am doing business before, I will have this information already. I will update, change in mobile number, change in the customer supplier name, etc. This is one case. Another, search for the contact. What is the contact name and information? See here, contact information I have told you. This is their contact information. Here, I can contact the supplier on some email ID or on the phone or etc. So that is one more case you need to understand. Search for the contact, enter the information or update the information for the existing contact or the old contacts. Then search for the product information. Search by supplier name, search by product information. I searched by what now? I searched by product name. What is a product name? Laptop in Oman I searched. So that is why it is showing me this many suppliers details who supply me the laptops. So you type any information here for mobile phones. It will come all the mobile phone supplier details. Like this. One is in Sohar, one is in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, okay, Dubai, like that it is showing something. Supplier information. Likewise, enter and update their information. Upload the product images. upload the product images. See, when you go, they will upload some images for their products. See here, this is the image, gold plated image for the iPhone, like that. Use cases you have to identify. This is from your ideas. You get these ideas and prepare for these sample use cases. By looking this table, you can draw here. See who are the actors, what are the entities here: supplier, okay, manager. That is why it is given here as this one. One end is this person, purchasing agent. One end it is manager. So manager will search for the supplier. Manager will look for the contact information of the supplier, or manager will search. Then this person, purchasing agent, he will look up this person, he will enter his information. He will update whenever his mobile number is changing, whenever his email is changing, like that. So this purchasing agent will look for some manager, search for some manager. Both of them can see this one. He can search this person can search this person. And this person can enter, update contact information. This is supplier information. This is contact numbers informations. So this type of diagram initially you can prepare like this. Use case it is called. Many examples are there in your, go to the draw.io or one more website there, Creately. Is also the free tool to draw the diagrams. You can create your account, you can start, or you can do the trials. You can see here many examples are there here. Already some templates are there here. Want, you can see them. This tool also you can make use of if you want to draw the diagrams. I think net is slow. Tell me any of your email. I will tell, it will come to you. 2017. Tell me any of your number. I will put this number. Whose number I don't know. Randomly I am putting. Okay. See, the diagram has come. It's ready. Can you see now? Okay, see here, who are the actors? You can draw. What is the use case? So you can change the things here by typing here, or you can bring the shapes here. There are many shapes available here. Then you can make changes here like purchasing agent, and here the manager, and here you can keep on adding. You are understanding, this is the use case. So you have to draw like this. First is see lookup supplier. Lookup supplier is one case. Next case is that one. Enter or update the information of supplier. But the relationships you have to carefully do. So this person can do this one only. He cannot update the information of this supplier. Purchasing agent only can supplier change the information of the supplier. Same way you have many examples, you can do it and you can study online. See here use cases, samples, many things are there. This is the name called Creately, Creately. Okay. And see here online shopping. Online shopping, when you do, you have to identify the use cases. Hmm. See, there is a customer. Customer will do what? First, view the item, buy the item, complete the checkout, like this, login. So customer can log in uh, and see many people see authentication service is there, credit card payments is there. These are all the different actors. Actors means the persons who are involved in this system. This you will learn later. What is the use case, how to develop the use case, but I am showing you what is the meaning here. Okay, so I will stop here. Any further questions, please ask. So later we will continue. It is gone. Anybody absent today? Anyone absent? Someone is absent. Who is that? Asma is there. Asma Al-Alawi.
Yes, Mr.
Rana.
Yes, Mr.
Then who is absent? Reem Al Saifia. is absent. Atmal Musharfi.
Yes, Mister.
Okay, students, so this one is absent here. Rima Saifia. Okay, so go through this case study. We will discuss this one in the next class. If you go through it, then you will get the good understanding. If you come with empty mind, you will not understand quickly. So in the website also you see this one, Ridgeline Mountain of Outfitters. You will understand what it is. Okay, students. So if you don't have any questions, I will end up the session today.
Mister, you don't say my name.
Pardon me.
You don't say my name.
You are present.
Yes.